young at heart, meticulous and innovative. An OPPO product delivers a delightful experience each time, every time. OPPO's core values is Benfen, a value that conveys our business principles of honesty, integrity and ethics.
Thanks again for everyone being present here today. My name is Will, the brand director of OPPO India. I'm so honored that I can stand in here and share with you today the story of OPPO. Having been a fan of the most famous poet, Tagore's work, I would like to start by sharing a quote of his, and I think it reflects and describes OPPO in a perfect way. Beauty is understood through hard exploration and the patient. So beauty, advocated by the man of desire, is an illusion. So today, I'm not here for releasing an advocated beauty, but instead, I'm here to share with you what OPPO has accomplished and what we do towards this simple but thoughtful design. In 2004, we globally registered in China and the United States. We have a work 1 year later. So just ladies and gentlemen, just guess, what is that MP3 players? What is that? Actually, it's a shell-shaped MP3 players and literally the debut work in OPPO's history. As I said, this OPPO was registered globally in China and the United States in 2004. And respectively responsible for the design of MP3 players and the Blu-ray players. Our founder Tony has really high demand for our products. He has said, and it still holds true today, that every product we created must be perfect, splendid, of expressive industry design, excellent artistic excellence, and this style. And our Blu-ray players has not been awarded by so many metals, but also are ranked #1 in the premium hi-fi market in both Europe and the United States. And since then, we have released the most successful Blu-ray players, BDP-103, and of course with the hi-fi headphone, PM1 and PM3. The Blu-ray players has not just awarded by metals, but also ranked #1. So PC Mag put it best by saying that Apple doesn't make Blu-ray players, but if it did, we still have a feeling that OPPO Digital can fit it in customer satisfaction. So in the same time, we'll also release a rather distinguished smartphone to the world. In 2012, OPPO has launched the Thunder, the world's thinnest smartphone at that time, and along with another artwork that is Fun 5. The world's first smartphone with the full HD players display, rotating cameras in the world, and as well as our in-house ROM ColorOS. In 2014, once again, OPPO has impressed the market with another breakthrough, that is Fun 7. So with its unique skylight design and VOOC Flash charging system, it was hand-turned. Even today, the VOOC Flash charging system is still the fastest charging system in the world. So we believe that what we bring to the customer is not just an excellent product. We also believe we bring to them the art of living. Please.
Focus on your life. We seek beauty in everything we do, like bringing you the world's thinnest smartphone, constantly creating more with less, and turning dedication into perfection, striving to balance style and substance. We see life from a different angle to bring you a new perspective, which is why we created the first smartphone with a rotating camera, so you get to see the bigger picture. Live your life in ultra-high definition. OPPO is where the art of living meets the art of technology. OPPO, the art of technology.
Headquarters, and I am so excited to be here in India today. And without any further delay, I'd like to introduce to you our two new mid-range stars, the 5-inch R7 Lite and the 6-inch R7 Plus. And the unique external design also enables the body of the device to function as an antenna for the entire phone. And you might wonder how that is possible. It's because over 90% of the back material is made of that. For the perfect feel-in hand, we outfitted the R7 series with our violin art design, which gives it perfectly rounded corners and a comfortable feel-in hand without compromising anything on design. And right back here on the R7 Plus, you will also find a fingerprint reader, which will make unlocking your phone a breeze and also more secure than ever. But of course, a beautiful front needs an equally beautiful, or rather, a beautiful back needs an equally beautiful front. And that is why we have outfitted both devices with 2.5D curved screens. And just like with the violin art design on the back of our devices, the 2.5D glass on the front not only looks beautiful, it also improves the handling of our devices. It makes sliding your finger on the edge of the display feel natural and smooth. And to show you how it all comes together, we have created a video, so let's take a look at that. That is why we have implemented dual drive hybrid focus systems in both of our devices. What this means in reality is contrast detection autofocus on both devices as standard by default, and in addition to that, face detection autofocus on the R7 Lite and laser autofocus on the R7 Plus. In both cases, this will mean fast and accurate focus. PDAF on the R7 Lite was taken straight out of SLR cameras, and it enabled us to reduce the focusing speed of the R7 Lite down to an astounding 0.1 second. Now, if that isn't fast, then we don't know what is. Laser autofocus on the R7 Plus intuitively scans a scene using lasers to find the perfect focal point, even in low light scenarios where other smartphones struggle. And to further improve our flash shot technology, we then implemented a smart anti-shake optimization feature, which takes multiple shots right before and right after you press the shutter button, and then intelligently selects the clearest one of the bunch. The camera application itself also only takes 0.7 seconds to launch, so if you add all of that together, you'll find that the R7 series not only takes images 30% faster than competitors in the same category, these resulting images will also become sharper and perfectly in focus. You will never miss a second with our new flash shot technology. But of course, it is about more than just speed. And OPPO did not skimp on camera sensors either. We implemented high quality 13 megapixel sensors in both of our devices. What this means on the R7 Lite is an ISO-cell sensor that isolates the individual pixels, reduces the crosstalk between them, and thereby dramatically improves low light performance. On the R7 Plus, it is an RGBW sensor, which adds a white subpixel to the usual RGB layout, and thereby improves light sensitivity by 32% and decreases noise by 78%. And on the front, we have used high quality 8 megapixel sensors, which means that high quality selfies are only one tap away, and somehow they managed to make even my pictures look not too terrible. But of course, OPPO has long been known not only for stellar camera hardware, but also for our fantastic imaging platform, Pure Image. The R7 series is capable of taking 50 megapixels Ultra HD photos, and it has rich features such as Beautification 3.0, Super GIF, audio photos, and a number of others. So it is safe to say that the R7 series is dedicated to the art of photography. But don't just take it from me. We've taken a few shots with the R7 series. You can see them here. They all have excellent colors, a ton of detail, and they're very sharp. The second flash on our list was flash operation. And we know how much the India market cares about operating systems, so let's talk about ColorOS. Since ColorOS 2.0 was released last year, we have spent over 14 months working on our new system, ColorOS 2.1. And we are excited to show you what we've done in this time. System lag is a serious issue that every smartphone user faces and every smartphone user hates. And there are 4 key symptoms: boot up delays, long application loading times, laggy app performance, and unresponsive system interfaces. And I'm happy to say that with ColorOS 2.1, we have managed to improve on all 4 of these. Starting with boot up delays. Let me ask, who here enjoys having to wait for their phone to turn on? Clearly, we don't. That is why we reduced the time it takes for them to load, to boot up, down from 30.3 seconds to just 19. That is a 40% improvement. Second is long application loading times. And here we took the 29 built-in applications on ColorOS and we reduced the time it takes for them to load down from over a full second to just 0.7. And to give you an example, the Photos application took 2 full seconds to load and we reduced it down to just 0.65. That is 3 times faster than what we had before. Third is laggy app performance. And here we took 17 key applications and made sure that they run the fastest on ColorOS out of 6 leading Android systems. And last on our list was interface smoothness. And here again we optimized our systems for interface smoothness and then we benchmarked ourselves against our biggest competitors and we found that we outperformed them by far. There is a widespread belief that Android systems are unstable and prone to system crashes. But instead of just accepting this, we decided to improve. That is why we reduced the probability of our systems crashing down from 3.6% to just 0.38%. That is a tremendous 10 times improvement. And now the part that you've probably all been waiting for with our ColorOS is our new design. Because we have heard from many of you that our old design was getting old. That is why we decided to redesign. And we started by focusing on our application icons. They now look more modern and more unified, while still keeping that distinctive ColorOS DNA. And then we went one step further and redesigned our application level interfaces and our system level interfaces. And now they look more elegant and clear, because in both cases we found that simplicity is truly best. And now that we know all about ColorOS 2.1 and its improvements, let's move on to product level performance. The 2 variants of the R7 series are aimed at different consumer groups. While both come equipped with the same Qualcomm 8-core 64-bit CPUs and AMOLED screens, there are some key differences in the remaining specifications. The R7 Lite is aimed at those who are looking to tackle daily tasks. And with 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of storage, and our new and improved and much more efficient ColorOS 2.1, it will fly through daily tasks while only consuming minimal power. The R7 Plus is aimed at business users and those who are looking for strong performance. That is why we outfitted it with 3 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of storage. And that's how it's going to handle business tasks and resource-intensive games with ease. Of Both devices also come with expandability options. You can add micro SD cards to add up to an extra 128 gigabytes of storage, or alternatively, you could choose a second SIM card. The third flash on our list was Flash Charge. Because we all know that a phone without flash charging is just frustrating. And we also know that once you go flash, you will never want to go back. That is why we have outfitted the R7 Lite with Qualcomm quick charging, which is already very fast. But the real star of the show here is the R7 Plus with our VOOC technology, which is not only the world's safest, but also the world's fastest flash charging technology. A 5-minute charge will give you enough power for a 2-hour phone call. And we have created a TV, and of course flash charging by itself is not enough. You also need great battery life. That is why we added a 2,320 milliamp hour battery to the R7 Lite and a massive 4,100 milliamp hour battery to the R7 Plus. If you add Qualcomm quick charging and VOOC to this mix, you'll find that both will be your ultimate daily companions that will charge in a flash and last as long as you need them to. We have created a TV commercial for the R7 series, so let's take a look at that.
R7 series, OPPO smartphone.
India. R7 Plus.
Okay, so with the R7 series, we aimed at bringing consumers the best products we can, especially focused on 3 key features, that is design, flash charging, and photography.
I hope everyone in India market, especially the consumers, can enjoy those excellent and wonderful user experience by using our OPPO phone.
So we are aiming to increase the point of sales in India. We aim to increase the service centers in India, and we aim to increase the number of devices for India that are researched and developed specifically for the India market. So we already have a team in China that has started creating products for the India market specifically. So hopefully in the end we'll have better products, better service, and better experience overall.